Hello, men and brethren. You might recall here a while back that I built a tater clamp here in the garden, and we put, I don't know, a couple or three bushels of taters in here to store them for the winter. It is currently, I think, the 4th of March, and I'm going to dig her up and see what happened. So you can see over here that I kind of did some experimental digging earlier. Pulled out one or two and they looked fine. So I'm going to pull all the dirt off of it and dig down to the corn stalks and we'll see what we got. So I got to admit, it's not looking good so far. Maybe a 50% loss. I guess maybe if you were going to eat them just right now, maybe a 25-30% loss. Bad. Good. Good. Well, these are actually looking pretty good. There's a bad one. Bad one. Slugs. Oh, how I hate slugs. Well, I'm going to go ahead and dig this up and we'll kind of reassess when we get to the end. Well, we got her dug up. Here's a sample of the ones out of the ground. You can see that they're nice and firm. Now these had sprouted a little bit, a few of them had. I kind of expected that. Doesn't really bother me. Probably had a 30% loss rate. Here's a sample of some of them out of the kitchen, or out of the tater bin in the house. Now our house stays about 70 degrees year round. And you can see that these out of the house are shriveled and kind of soggy feeling. These that were buried in the clamp all winter are still firm and fresh. And I kind of attributed that to much lower temperatures and consistent moisture. You know, our house is not terribly dry, but it's obviously much drier in the house than it is over here in the dirt. So here's what we have. I'd say 30% loss, something like that. Maybe a little more, maybe a little bit less, but there was absolutely zero energy input into that other than me digging some dirt around. So didn't have to spend no electricity, no nothing on that for those to stay all winter. So I hope you learned something. Thank you for following along on this little experiment. And until I see y'all again, drive safe and watch for deer. Oh, chickens, do I ever have a treat for you. Here, have some rotten taters. Chickens! Come on, eat your rotten taters, chickens.